Hello, all of you vaingloriously wonderful people, and welcome back to Astroneer. We're gonna work on the Glacio megabase because that's just kind of what I feel like doing. Uh, that's all there is to it. That's what I want to do. Why do we have all this graphite? Oh, because we were getting research. Yeah, that's right. What is up, Ron? What is up, Finnick? Why did we come back to Silva, I wonder? I bet that will be made abundantly clear as soon as we get back to Glacio. It's been, what, 2 weeks? 3? Since we played Astroneer? So, yeah. I don't remember what I was doing other than we built a big base over here. I kind of want to put the finishing touches on it. Add maybe a light switch or two. That'll turn all the lights on when I leave the station via train and turn them all off when I come back. You know, just something simple. You got your pipe machine. Congrats. So we've got a lot of our resources. Including apparently some hematite right there. We've got, it looks like the basics are in place. So we need to build lights. And gather resources, gather soil. So we'll need to make some canisters. Probably wouldn't hurt to make just a few medium silos to store stuff on. I know I'm hopping and jumping and skipping, and it's probably annoying, but, you know, I'm having fun, so leave me alone. Yeah, this is the big save. This is the big one where everything's automated. So yeah, that's kind of the plan. Get some lighting, get this base finished up. And to start with, we're gonna unload some stuff here. Hey, look, research. How many bytes per second are we getting? 1,650. That'll work. Oh, go. There you go. That's where we want it. In that spot right there. We also need to pick out a place for a garden. Have I ever made a huge base on Aatrox? I've never made a base on Aatrox. Not small, not big. I've never made a base on Aatrox. Ever. Good watermelon evening to you too, Raisins. How you doing? So we need a place for a garden. Right now we have something planted like right there. I don't know how I feel about that. Also, I don't know how I feel about this frame rate. Alright, I'm not happy. Where do we want to put the garden? I guess this is a good place for a garden, actually. Oh, Vainglorious, it's you! You're the one that causes the numbers to be off on those. There's always, like, one extra usage of one of the three. Always. Now we know whose fault it is. Wait, oh no. Now people are gonna, like, start battling, trying to, like, balance each other out. Oof. Ooh, that red looks really striking against that blue, doesn't it? Oh, look at that. Granted, there's a massive tooltip in the way, but yeah, that looks good. The bot thanked the person who issued the bot command. That's sweet. Oh, I love it. I need to get it so that it mentions that person. So that if they're in chat, it'll like give them a little ping. Glass. Ooh, there's not. This is pretty much full. I don't know why I'm walking so slow. Yes, I went about that. I can only hold 3 in there. I was hoping to do something with all this here quartz. All this here. All this quartz here. I see. I am exhausted today, guys, so you'll just have to put up with me being weird. Yesterday I got up real early because I wasn't sure what time I'd have to go pick my mom up from the hospital. So that was fun. Because, you know, I didn't get a whole lot of sleep the night before. I guess we could put that in there, but that's not really what I was going for. And then, you know, I'm a night owl, and the tree needs a new friend. And put that back. And so it's hard for me to fall asleep. So I was up still like till 1 o'clock in the morning, and woke up at 4:30 this morning. Panicked that I hadn't set an alarm so that I could, because I wanted to be up when my dad left for work so that I could take care of my mom. Because she just, if you guys don't know, my mom just had spinal surgery. They fused a couple of the vertebrae because they were really weak. And, you know, she's doing all right. But, you know, she still needs somebody to help her with, you know, strenuous things and stuff like that. Which I am more than happy to do. Somewhere I have a resin on my backpack. There it is. So, you know, I woke up pretty early today again. I woke up at 4:30. At 4:30, I can English. And then finally, I couldn't fall back asleep. My dad usually leaves about 6. Couldn't fall back asleep, so I just went ahead and got up at like 5, and I've been awake since 5 this morning. And I went to bed about 1. So, I'm a sleepy Brandon. A very, very sleepy Brandon. Believe me, when I saw your message in Discord asking if the stream was canceled, I so wanted to say yes. Yes, stream's canceled. No stream. I just want to go to bed. No, that would not be right. I do not like canceling streams. Oh, I could have held one more. Oh well. You sleep at 11 now that school starts? School's already back in session? I don't like canceling streams. I mean, it's the equivalent of calling in sick for work for me. I mean, this is my only income, so if I don't stream, I don't make the monies. Let's face it, you know, if you're trying to build towards streaming career and you're constantly canceling streams, well, then you're just bad at business. Oh, I have a horn. I don't know what it's doing up there. Took 2 APs this year. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Finnick. You are a smart pudding. AP, Advanced Placement Courses. Advanced Placement, at least back when I was a boy. They're more difficult. They're pretty much a collegiate level high school course as far as the depth of study that's involved. And once you've completed it, if you pass the course, I forget what the requirements are, but I think you have to have a B+ or higher. And if you do, you can then take an exam, an AP exam that will give you college credit. So it allows you to meet requirements for high school graduation while also earning some college credits. And you gotta be pretty big smart to do it. But Finnick's big smart. No, Apple cannot spell. I've learned that because a lot of my friends have Apple devices and their autocorrect is always atrocious. So I kind of I need to look at what resources we don't have here. That's kind of the phase I'm in right now, is clean up an organization before we start doing anything building wise. Psychology and environmental science school. I took all AP courses my senior year. My junior year, everything, our school didn't offer any history courses yet, so I couldn't take that. There was something else my junior year that wasn't. Oh, a creative writing class. It was just a local creative writing class. Apparently you're not subscribed anymore. Don't you just have to watch ads? Ouch. Big ouch. So yeah, I took a lot of AP all through college, and then all through high school, and then went to a college that doesn't accept AP credits. If I could go back, I would just shake myself at about 14 years old and be like, look, Brendan, 1, no God, there isn't one, get over it. 2, you like boys, get over it. That would totally change the course of my life. Yeah, I need a way to. I'm gonna have to just look it up on the Astropedia. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Astroneer wiki resources. I'll just make sure I have everything. There's some resources I'm not going to get. You feel like you could totally crush high school math? Man, I thought I was like a math whiz, right? Until one of my coworkers was like, "Hey, Brendan, you're really good at math, right? You did really good. You like math." And my kid's struggling with his algebra 2. And would you be willing to help him with him? I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure. I can do that. Not a problem." So go over to my friend's house, crack open the books, look at the first problem, and had no idea how it was done anymore. He was on matrices. I figured it out. I read the chapter on matrices and worked through all the examples in the chapter and basically taught myself how to do it again. But because I hadn't used it in all those years, it was gone. It was not a skill I had anymore. Don't worry, I am doing stuff related to the game. I'm actually writing down all the resources. Instead of going back and forth, I want to still be able to see chat. I want to still be able to see OBS. So the game is the thing that... Algebra 2. Not Algebra, Algebra 2. I took Algebra in 8th grade as well. And then rubber, plastic, aluminum, alloy. What's up, teen? How you doing? Tungsten, carbide. I really am just writing down all the freaking resources. And then we're going to cross them all off for the ones that I already have. This is the worst way to do this. But my sleep-deprived brain can think of no other solution right now, so this is what we have. And then nano. Okay, cool. I've got everything written down. Of course, there's scrap and exo chips. I like the SDK still has. Hold on, let me. I like that he still got oxygen and power as other resources, even though they're not in the game anymore. And it just takes you to the power page. The same with the oxygen. That's kind of cute. I wonder if oxygen was listed as atmosphere, just let players believe. Oxygen was planned. This was fixed. The player started to suffocate. The current song will start to become sort of... Doesn't say anything about it having one spin. You're a sophomore, Finnick? I would have thought you were a senior. Like, no joke. Just interacting with you in chat and everything, I would have definitely pegged you as older. Sophomore and junior years are the best. Once you get up to your freshman year, you're like, high school. And then senior year, everybody's like, you're going to be an adult and it's responsibilities and it's hard and you have to make decisions right now that impact the rest of your life, even though you're still an immature teenager. And that's senior year. I don't know why I didn't write down the natural resources. That was a big dumb on my part. But there's only a few that we need. And I can think of those, I think. So I'm having trouble thinking of what the yellow one's called at the particular moment. Yeah, that's it, resin. I literally could not think of that. I'm like, what's the yellow mac and cheese one called? I'm telling you guys, I am tired. I am just like I waited and waited and waited and waited to even like take a shower today just in case my mom needed something. And when my dad got home, I jumped in the shower really fast before the stream and promptly fell asleep for a split second with my head against the wall in the shower. Not the safest place to fall asleep. Okay, so now I'm going to cross things off the list. We have lithium. We have clay. We have graphite somewhere. There it is. We have astronium there and over that way over there. We have some compounds, some resin, and we have quartz. Cool. Carbon, I can see it right there. Let's boop over this way. There we go. We have booped. We have... Oh my god. The mac and cheese one. Yeah, that's totally a quote that has to be a thing. Whoop. There we go. Wow, so we are up to 71 quotes. All right, so we have carbon. We have ceramic. I don't care that they're not full. I just don't want them. Yeah, 55K. You're not afraid to use it. Nice. Hey, you're almost up to the 69,420. Nice. One of these is aluminum. There's aluminum. That one should be zinc. No, one of these is zinc. That one's zinc. Copper. Could have sworn I just saw the copper symbol right there. Tungsten is right there. Iron. Where's the iron? There's the iron. Yes, I know. And titanium. Cool. So far, so good. Now into the composite category. This is where it's going to get rough. Because I don't have a lot of them. Okay, so we don't have rubber. We have plastic. We have aluminum alloy. We have tungsten carbide. We do not. We have some. Oh, we do have graphene. Okay. We don't have diamond. We have hydrazine. It's just over on the Chem Lab at the moment.
2222 and 22.
Good job. The bot actually read it out properly. Also, there's a spider web right there. Gross. Thank you, Raisins. 22 months and on a 4-month streak. I appreciate that. 2 more months for 2 years, man. Like, I went on T Hill's stream the other day and it's like, you've been a subscriber for 25 months. I'm like, no. There's no way it's been over 2 years. By the way, T Hill is the only channel that I have a auto-renewing subscription on. Used to have one for System Era, but Joe doesn't stream often enough, so I'm not going to just give them $5 a month. And I used to have one for Shibe, but he doesn't stream enough, and I'm not gonna just give him $5 a month. I renew those manually when they stream. And then immediately cancel them if they don't keep streaming. I don't refund, because that would just be a douche move. But I mean, if people aren't going to keep streaming, I'm not going to keep paying. You know, I love Shibe. I love Systemera. I'm not going to just give them money for nothing. People subscribe as a way to, you know, in my opinion, say, hey, thanks for the stream. 3, 4. Actually, we have now Carbonale. So it's just rubber, diamond, and explosive powder that I don't have. You don't have money, so you just use Prime. That's fair, man. And that's the thing. I don't expect anybody to subscribe. I just swore we had rubber. Like, I remember going to get it at one point, but no, it's not here. I do use my Prime sub at various places. Just depending on who I'm watching that's live and all that good stuff. And I try to gift subs when I can. Especially for like milestones for people. Like the other day I do for Bad Luck Johnny because it was his first stream as an affiliate. For some reason you can't do anything with Prime on the phone app. You can, it's just weird. It's in a really weird spot. So this ammonium, I'm not storing ammonium because any ammonium I have is going to just get turned into hydrazine or graphene or diamonds up on Calidor. Yeah, it's really weird. Like there's this strange pull down menu. Here, let me see. It's just really weird. Wow. The Twitch app always takes so long to load for me. Is it not going to tell me my people that I follow that are live? Oh, here, we'll just click on this one and mute it. It is muted. And then I got to remember where it is. As I dropped my phone. Didn't see that. I can't even remember where it is, to be honest. I'm watching ads right now. It pays to discover. I have no idea whose channel I'm on. I just clicked the first one. There we go. So under subscribe. And then where is it? There. Okay, so when you click, this is of course Android. When you click, when you click subscribe, I don't know how well you can see that, but right there you click subscribe and scroll down a little bit and it tells you your Prime stuff right there. And then there'll be a checkbox. It's really teeny tiny, use Prime. Because I've done it on mobile once before, I think for like Shibe stream or something. But it took me forever to like see it and find it. But it's there. Alright, so let's go see about the status of hydrazine for the shuttle. Of rubber, I know we have plenty of rubber. It's being made automatically. I just could have swore we got rubber already. It only works with Android then. Mighty Stoosh, what is up? Welcome back. Where's the, there we go, there's the partial canister. Let's poop that right on into over there. Good job on Twitch making the Android and iOS experience consistent. Man, Kind of pissed at Twitch right now, honestly. So, you know, they're owned by Amazon. Everybody knows this. Twitch is owned by Amazon. And Amazon regularly, and has been caught doing it, shares... Obviously, they sell all kinds of your data, but they share information from people who have their Ring doorbells and cameras with police. And they got caught recently doing it without user consent. Like, originally they said, we'll never share a video with the police without user consent. And then all of a sudden, a court case came up with Ring data, and somebody just happened to notice, wait a minute, that's my Ring video. I never gave consent. So they got busted. So obviously Amazon is totally fine with cozying up to the cops and saying, hey, here's some data. Here's all kinds of private stuff that nobody gave us permission to share with you, and we just decided we're going to give you anyway, right? Okay, so that's the backstory. Swatting in marginalized communities has been kind of crazy lately. Oh, there's the rubber. No, don't give me that. I don't want that. I don't want it. Stop it. Okay, we got to sneak up on the rubber here. There it is. I knew I had gotten a canister for it. So anyways, swatting of Twitch streamers has been on a I mean, it's always been a problem, but it is getting worse and worse. People are targeting minority and LGBT and trans streamers and stuff like that. Oh yeah, they're still doing it, Zach. Like, they're specifically seeking out those streams, then trying to get information on those streamers and then swatting those streamers for no other reason than it's a marginalized community. Where are we going? Calidor. And the article I was reading about it was like, Twitch said there's nothing we can really do about it other than ban people when we find out they've engaged in it. And they're using the tags to find the streams. And they're like, and the people that interviewed them were like, well, why don't you just like partner with law enforcement to notify them, hey, we have a streamer in your location that's part of a minority class of some sort. And Twitch's response was, oh, we can't share that data with police. So they can do it when the police want to prosecute somebody, but they can't in any way work with police to try to create something to protect somebody. And that pissed me off because it's all Amazon. It made me very angry. Why is this not running? There's graphite. The freaking graphite RL arms broken again. They just keep forgetting that they can do anything. Like, look, I'll give it one and then it'll be fine. Watch. Oh. There, look, it'll put it up there and now it's fine. So yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed with them right now. What is this here for? Oh, this is gonna bring us graphite once graphite is not needed for anything else anymore. So yeah, the hypocrisy of big tech is just ridiculous. When I read that, I'm like, wow. Just a couple weeks ago, I read about all this data you're sharing from your Ring cameras. Well, we have not done diamonds, and we have not done explosive powder yet. Oof. Yeah, I mean, swatting's dangerous. People have lost their lives in swatting. There's currently a civil lawsuit going on against a cop who pulled the trigger, who went to the wrong house. The cop was never brought up on any criminal charges, so instead the family is suing in civil, like wrongful death. The guy who requested the swatting got like 5 years, and the guy who actually did the swatting got 20 years sentence. But the cop who pulled the trigger at the wrong house on an unarmed man who just walked out his front door, with his hands up. There's video of it out there. Walked up the front door with his hands up, and one of the cops across the street pulled the trigger, killed the man. Shot him dead. And then, like, marched his niece out past his dead body. Made his niece step over his dead body. Or he was dying. He was still dying. He was on the floor, struggling for breath and everything, bleeding out right there in the threshold of the front door. And they were like, "Well, we got to get her out of here because we got to clear the house." So she's traumatized. His nephew, because apparently, like, their parents were killed early on, so like the grandma and the uncle were raising them. So basically, it was their dad in all intents and purposes. The nephew was suicidal for a while after it. Just that family is ruined. It happened in Kansas. You look up Kansas swatting wrong address, you'll find it. It's in the news constantly because the civil trial is just about to start against the cop, but no charges are brought against that cop. But they did put away the people who were responsible for the swatting themselves. Hey, look, there's graphene. Cool. So let's go check on aluminum and copper while I'm here. Just checking to see if things are working. It looks like copper's just kind of sitting here doing nothing. I know, it's all infuriating. And I do kind of worry about the whole swatting thing. Being part of one of those minority communities. But at the end of the day, what do? Stop streaming? So copper can't reach all the storage. Okay. That's a little problematic. So let's reconfigure this slightly then. And I think I should be able to do it by just moving this, and I think this dude will still reach. Yeah, swatting happens to YouTube streamers, I'm sure. Nope, it can't reach. So we need this guy to be able to reach that, and we need that dude to be able to reach all of that storage. But we also have to leave the train car where it is so that the aluminum can reach. I never expected the aluminum to fill that one up. So I think what I need then is... Well, aluminum alloy is full, but I don't want to take those away. I need to make some more stuff then. And I don't think I have any other resources here to do it. Wait, what am I talking about? I have aluminum and graphite here. Never mind. I have all the resources I need to do it, and I can go get resin. Or I can just make them in the centrifuge. Yeah, I'm sure. Maybe not to the same extent, since YouTube doesn't have the voluntary tags to easily surface, those communities. So I don't know. Maybe it's not as bad on YouTube. I have no idea. So aluminum. One whole piece of aluminum. Okay, let's go get one off the thing over there. Plus, YouTube's such a crappy streaming platform. I mean, it's garbage. It's absolute garbage. I stream on YouTube once a week to remind people that I stream on Twitch. No joke. Because there are still people that show up in my YouTube streams who are like, man, I never see you live anymore. And I'm like, yeah, it's because I stream on Twitch. Like, really? I didn't know that. And I announce it, like, it's in every one of my videos. There's a little thing that pops up at the bottom left corner of your stream. Twitch.tv/Vainglorious Gaming. I mention it frequently in my videos. And there's people who are just like, man, I didn't know you streamed on Twitch. Yeah, apparently if you can get an audience on Facebook Gaming, it's fairly lucrative because Facebook just pays you just for being there. I don't know. I am slowly deleting my Facebook profile, like completely removing all data that they have, like going through and removing likes and removing photos and removing comments and pages that I followed. And you got to do it all because they keep it all. And if you don't, they probably keep it all anyway. And just say that they don't. But if you don't remove all that stuff, they create a shadow profile of you that still follows you around the internet with where there's those Facebook logins. Yeah, Facebook did pay a bunch of streamers to move over there. I don't know. I use Facebook once or twice a year. I have a Facebook fan page, but I never update it. It used to have Twitch integration where it would post that I was live straight to my fan page every time I was live, which was kind of nice. But it broke, and I haven't bothered to reauthorize it because I don't care. I have a couple people who still message me on Facebook Messenger, and I always see the message like months after they send it. And I'm like, I don't use Facebook. And then a year later, they'll send me a message again. I'm like, yep, still don't use Facebook. But hey, good for you for paying attention. This is going to be really tight here, but... Okay, I need to turn him off for a second because this platform's going to be in range. And I don't want him putting stuff on there. It's also going to be in range of that dude. Oh, well, it doesn't matter, though, because I am smart. There we go. So we filter that one. We plug that in. We turn you back on. And we turn you on. And now you should be able to reach all the storage. Yep. Cool. Because I really don't... voice crack. Told you. 15. I really don't care if we get more copper or more aluminum. It'll eventually work itself out until we have a storage over there full and we have more of one than the other. Which I thought would be aluminum, but I haven't seen the old aluminum train come visit us in a while, so it may need a jiggle. Oh my gosh, you guys. I have to show you the analytics page because it's just funny. When I look at the emotes usage, analytics. Here it is. I don't care if you guys see my payout information. It's not hard to calculate if you just pay attention. So, the IOUS has been used 32 times by 9 users. Glor has been used 31 times by 9 users. And Vain has been used by 9 users 29 times. It cracks me up that it's used like that. Sometimes they'll be in balance, but we never make it past 2 or 3 streams before somebody just uses one of them or uses multiple of the same one or something. And it just always, every time I see it, I get a laugh out of it. Why can't I reach that? Uh-oh, we're breaking things. Here, put that down. Now put it back. There's not a lot of laterite left here. Or maybe there is. Okay, never mind. Can you reach that? I don't think you can reach that, my guy. We're gonna have to sit here and make sure he can reach that nugget. It's really hard to position this one because we're standing over here at the side. You wish Twitch had that regular emoji? What do you mean, regular? Oh, the regular law emoji? I could make one. That's why we have our own Pog emote, because I didn't like the Pog emote. Wait. Did he put it on there? I wasn't paying attention. Crap. Did it do it? Yeah, there is BTTV and also Franker Phases thing. Oh, like the regular emoji you can use on a mobile device keyboard. Oh. You can use those. They're there. They exist. Yeah, he can't reach it. Crap. Alright, let's try this again. Woo, woo, woo. Getting squirrely. Where? I don't even see the nozzle now. Where is it? There it is. Hold on, is that what you call that thing, a nozzle? But there's also, if you're on PC, for me, like down in the chat box, right next to the bits icon, there's an emoji icon. If you click it and click the last button, there's just the regular emojis are there. So he's able to get the ones off the top, obviously, because I wiggled it around. But I don't know if he's going to be able to reach that. And it's no good if he can't reach it. We gave him a hunk of encouragement, saying, you could do it, Auto Arm. Crap. I like the LexiPad emote. I believe Gina made that for us. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna remember which button gets the train tool out, and we're gonna get rid of this very carefully. So that I can get a better angle while I'm doing this. There we go. You clicked all the buttons? Really? I mean, I'll show you. This is from my dashboard, but I think it's the same in the regular chat room. Like right here. It's behind my chat right now, but you click it, and then right here, like, these are my favorites. Maybe this is because I have the plugin, though. But all the regular emoji are here. Just not used to seeing that on this screen. A little disorienting. Okay, I gotta click one for it to go away. There we go. Oh, is mine different? Oh, it must be the plugin then. I have both BTTV and Franker Phase C plugins for Chrome. My nose itches. Yeah, good job. Maybe if I back this off a little bit, he'll be able to reach it. Like there. And I have a few. Well, actually, I don't know that I have any unique ones. I did have some unique Franker Face and BTTV. Just notice the Dr. Pepper. Yes. Yes. I had to make that freaking emote because I was afraid of like just copying an image from their website and getting like DMCA'd for an emote. So I took a picture of a Dr. Pepper bottle up against just a white sheet of paper, and then very carefully in Photoshop trimmed it out. And it looks almost identical to their icon, which is exactly what I was going for. But I could be like, nope. Check the meta information. That is an original creation. About the most they could get me for is using their logo, but not for using their image. I'm paranoid about copyright and DMCA and shit like that. Like, probably needlessly so. Alright, so we got one of the 3 resources that we don't have. And those are just going to take a while, because before it starts making diamonds, we still need another 149 graphene. Well, 148, because it won't put the one on top. Or maybe it will. Maybe I did that, though. I'm not sure. Frankie Phase Z and BTTV. B as in Bravo, T as in Tango, T as in Tango, V as in Victor. I remember it. I wonder if I know the whole alphabet still. Look! The auto arms forgot how to move graphite again. Look, you. Oh, look, it just left one in hanging out in midair this time. It's just these 2 auto arms. They forget that they can move that graphite until I remind them. It's just like, hey, my friend, look what you can do. Here, I'll take the hydrazine, please. Not the graphite. I wanted the hydrazine. Rude. Here, give me the hydrazine. Give me the hydrazine. Thank you. Now I got another graphite. I still didn't get a hydrazine. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I think I hot swapped that or something. I had to learn the phonetic alphabet when I worked for HP because they required us to use that when verifying spellings of names on or people's names and on addresses. And when people gave us their model number and serial number, if it was their first time calling in and we didn't have an account for them, they required it. Mandatory. Put a delay repeater that turns on and off the auto arms every minute or so. Is that possible? Yeah, it's totally possible. You can set that up. Just basically just turn them off and on with a delay repeater and kind of in sequence with each other. Like set a delay repeater with a count repeater. It might. I don't know. I really don't know. Because I've turned them off and turned them back on, and they still don't pick up the graphite. I have to give them a graphite. They're filtered for graphite. Yeah, I've done the whole walk up to them and turn them off and turn them back on thing, and they go to sleep, pop back up, and they don't see the graphite that's there. I don't get it. Yeah, it is super. That is a very good description of the problem. Super weird. This place is such a mess. Okay, we didn't unload copper for some reason. Where is copper? Oh, it didn't get turned on. That should have got turned on. When that one got full, that auto arm should have been turned on. Oh yeah, Frankerface and BTTV gives you so much more control over Twitch. If you dig through the options, you'll find something you're like, oh my god, this is great. Like you could turn off autoplay, so it doesn't just start playing that when you land on Twitch.tv. And it just starts auto-playing that thing. You can turn that off. You'll hear a blurb of it every once in a while, but that's it. You can turn off all the recommendations crap. You can also set it to only show online channels that you follow over on the left. Tons and tons more emotes that you have access to. It lets you favorite emotes, so you can just have a little one there. It's nice. I do like watching the automation work. It's just kind of cool watching it just all... When it works, it's just cool watching it. And as soon as that gets unloaded, that train will go back, get more graphene. Which it should have some waiting for it down there. Yeah, just wait. Yep, you're hearing the graphite. Yep, it changes everything. It just totally changes Twitch. You can disable all those changes if you don't like them. You can just turn them off. There goes the copper train. I just want to watch the trains move because it. There goes the ammonium train. And apparently there's still some graphene on there somewhere. There it goes. Like the second it grabs it, it's off. And then it'll start filling back up. Yeah, I don't know. I just like watching it work. Makes me happy. Alright. Mod view is when I actually do mod, I just load up mod view. It just makes life so much easier for a mod. As long as you don't abuse your mod privileges like I do when I'm in stream, like refunding people's channel points back to them so they can make him slam the table and do stuff over and over and over again. Don't tell Shive I do that. I think I told Shive I do that. Cool. Awesome. So there's a bit of a problem here. We don't have enough storage. So we gotta shift stuff down. I mean, it's not really a lot that happens here usually that requires a heavy hand in mods. I've been very fortunate. For the most part, people who turn into my streams are chill, and they don't have to read the rules because they don't even do stuff that would be a problem anyway. It's rare that I have to actually do any like mod work. Cool, we're up to 1810. We've gained 100,000 bytes since last time we were here. So let's do some stuff and things. Starting with lighting. I want lights. I want lots of lights. And then we're going to set it up so that when the train arrives, like from here, it will trigger the lights to turn back on, or when it leaves. So we'll probably have to do it from down there since the train's so long. Yeah, we'll have to do it from down there. That's not a big deal. But the first order of business is to build the lights. Back here, I think we need one there, one there, and one right there. So that's 3. I think we need one right here in this corner. So 4. Another one over here, 5. Probably wouldn't hurt to have a 6th one right there. This corner is all nice and lit. And then we could probably use like one between the printers or right behind that printer. So 7, and then 8. And then 9. So we need 9 of those tall platforms. So I need the ceramic. This is what I planned on doing tonight. It was just the finishing touches. Oh yeah, the printer's over here. I remember where I put things. We just got that quartz just chilling. It's just there saying what's up. And by finishing touches, we're actually going to do a couple more larger projects. I'm going to set up an area to do limited time events. as well on this base. I don't know where just yet. Maybe over here underneath the bit we carved out. I'm gonna put the rover over here because vehicles go over here. I mean, there's enough room under there that I could set up a soil to scrap situation. That wouldn't be all that difficult. There, that's a good parking spot for the rover. Yeah, this would work. I could totally get a soil and a scrap dealy bopper set up over here. Easy peasy. It will require building a bunch more machines, but what kind of events? You know, so I mean, the limited time events are pretty consistent. It's either go get and automate a bunch of an individual resource, or make a bunch of scrap, or go get a bunch of things off the surface of the planet, which lately they've allowed us to just print those things. So I just print them from resources, which is one of the reasons why I want 400 of everything. Because the other save where I do limited time events, I need to spend some time in and restock all the resources. It has no automation. I thought I pushed the button to tell that to go. It's an old save. Like, I started that save like the spring after 1.0 came out. That's what I call my collection save, and I want to maintain it so that any new items that appear in limited time events can be added to the collection. But I'd like to be able to just actually do the event itself here, and then just go get the items that I need. For the collection save. I was doing it all in the collection save until I just ran out of resources. So one of these streams we're going to have a Brendan goes and gathers resources the old-fashioned way. We're also going to replace all the medium silos that are storing all those resources with resource canisters. Because everything's on silos right now. Oh, we got one extra. That's fine. We can just shred it. Put this one here. Right back here. Yep, I'm going to finally canister the collection save. After all this time, I'm finally going to do it. You think the silos add to the... Well, maybe I'll keep them on Silva, but on Glacio, because I've got like a secondary storage on Glacio. Maybe we could do that there. I don't have anything to plug this into. Let's see here. That'll work. Not the prettiest solution, but it works. So one there. And then we'll go through and make all the lights in one shot. This also gives us a place to put our marbles finally. Oh my god. I don't even have coordination tonight. I'm so tired. There's a trophy case of all of the triptychs. Oh, I don't have anywhere to put this one yet. Here, you go live in the shuttle for a second. There you go. I'll have a place for you in just a minute. There's this thing I can align that up to. There we go. Put that on there and then pop it off. Whoops. Put it back because I clicked something else, and now it is perfectly aligned to the other platforms. Should be squared off when I open it up. Should be. Yep, perfectly. And then we can lock that in. And these need to be locked down because I can just see myself accidentally picking them up when I'm trying to pick up resource canisters. Now we've got a place for you, checkers. Maybe I should bring all my marbles up here because I have like, what, 8 or 9 marbles in this save? Maybe. It's an idea. I do like my collection save, though. I'm glad I spent the time to like build little themed areas and everything. Yeah, I think it adds to its character. It's gonna be really bright right here. We might not do any on the sides. There we go. Lock that down. Oop. And then in between these guys, I guess the silos do kind of send that visual message of, hey, this is a really old save. Okay, this one's not lining up properly. Why not? There we go. All right, about there. And then hopefully that'll reach. Yep. And another one right there. Rotate that around. Oh, that one's backwards. There we go. I'm sure if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, my collection save, just stick around for Astroneer streams. I always manage to show it off at least once a month. Usually when we start discussing multicolored fireworks, because that's the save I have them in. I need to put this over here so it's turned the right way. That'll do it. That did it. And be careful not to let it snap to the silo. Ooh, I just thought of something. I can't put the marbles up there. Because I'm going to trigger the entire storage with a sensor, and that's going to trigger the marble, won't it? Well, that's problematic. Yeah, I'm going to test right now. If I can trigger it, the sensor will trigger it, most likely. And yeah, I can. So, oof. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with marbles then. Woohoo! Like, literally no clue what I'm gonna do with marbles. That's still one of my favorite sound effects in the game. Plugging things in, unplugging them. And randomly pointing at things. Not really one of my favorite sounds, to be honest. Put this one kind of out towards the side. Okay. So then, what did I say? Like one here? Yeah, that's right. We had one too many. I'm like, why do I still have two then? We have one too many. That's why, Brendan. If you remember from 5 minutes ago, you yourself said that. Yep, talking to myself, basically. That goes right there. So we now need to make many lights. But they print so fast, I really don't want to just like start printing on a printer. I think I'd rather do it on my backpack. Since we're going to have automation back here, we'll probably actually need some more. So for now, I'm just going to leave this dude back here. And then forget that he exists and make a bunch more some other time down the road. What's up, Cole? How you doing? Hi. Just put him off. Like, later, dude. Oh, wow. Research is finishing. Yeah, I cannot put to a storage, but I'm still afraid that I would wind up with way too many. Is that all that we got? I could have sworn we got way more than that. Granted, I have 9 research chambers, so... They should all be finishing up right around now. So they were all started around the same time. So we got 2 Legos and whatever that one's called. It's not a soup can. And then a bunch of watermelons. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, you totally can. It makes it a nice way to, if you want to go out and get a lot of high value research, you can package it and bring it back. Just take a bunch of graphite with you. It's very handy. And they're just packaged down to tier 1 items, so you can bring a lot back with you. There you go. Come on. You can do it. I mean, look, I brought back 19 last time, which is kind of nuts. And they were all on just one silo. So cool. Not going quite as fast because we have these that aren't as quite a high rate, but it's fine. That'll get us up over, well over 500,000 and on our way to 600,000. Don't need those bytes for anything. I'm just because I can type situation. No, not work light. No, not that either. Floodlight. There it is. I think you can use the sensor repeater to unpack stuff. I think. I don't know that for sure. I never tested it. Fine. Put it up there. Up there. I don't know if we need any on the back or not, because I think the gateway is just kind of absorb light. We'll see. Let's jump up here and see what it looks like. No, there's a little bit of a sheen to it. Doesn't make much of a difference, but we'll put one there. That's the fact that you could package research and just store a bunch of them is one of the reasons people want the ability to have a tier 2 auto arm so that they can automate unpacking the research items and then have them automatically placed in research chambers. Among other things, but that's a big one. People want to automate those tier 2 research objects. Get up there. Yeah, what are we gonna do with the marbles? I can't put them on these. These are all going to be connected by a bunch of button repeaters later. Because every time the lights turn off and on, the marbles teleport. I don't know. There it is. I'm like, where did I leave the tungsten? Hiding things for myself. I thought this was gonna be too bright with all these lights right here. I think it's just right. Because we're at the North Pole, it's just always permanent dawn. Because the sun is always just on the horizon. Always. It just rotates around us. Normally I use a small solar panel that's not connected to my power grid, and then a power sensor to turn my lights on and off at day and night. But I can't do that here because it's never really... the marbles change. I don't really care about them changing, but it's the teleporting. They'll teleport away. They won't just stay on top of the post. There we go. I'm stuck. Ooh, we need more tungsten. I think there's more tungsten on Silva. I think. I hope. Because this is it. This is the final light pole we can do. I love how the first one just jumps and makes the camera have a fit. Alright, we need to go get tungsten. Overshot that by a mile. Woo. Base is looking good though. I like how it's just in the side of the hill. I really hope there's more tungsten here. Otherwise, we gotta go get some somewhere else. I go to Deslo. I don't know if Deslo has a rover or not, though. Oof. There is not more tungsten here. However, there is more compound, and we're very low on compound up there. So I'll take it. Yeah, we're gonna have to go get it. Deslo does not have a rover. All it has is a couple buggies, and that's it. So we're gonna do this the old-fashioned way. I guess I could just go to Calidor since I have a rover there. Yeah, let's just go to Calidor. Kind of wanted the reason to go to Deslo, but it's going to go quicker with a rover. Oh, nice. Came in right above the base. All those beacons. Oof. Not as bad as the one limited time event that gave us beacons. Though that was pretty tragic. By time while was said and done. The Glacio from orbit is just beacons. It's bad. It's bad. In fact, I kind of want to go see it. I think I have it. Make sure I have it before I save. This isn't even all my saves. I need to copy all these off of here to my backup. Collection, salvage, big boom. I guess I don't have it here. I think it just says Glacio Aftermath or something like that. Unless I overlooked it. B1232 dumb things. There's a good salvage event aftermath. That's it. Okay, yeah, I do have it. I like to look at this. It just makes me giggle. There's nothing I can do to prepare you for what you're about to see. Like, I can describe it as being Glacio covered in beacons, but that doesn't. Zarek Madman. What was that? Where was it? Panic on drugs. Salvage event aftermath. There we go. Hopefully we're on Glacio. Yeah, there should be a shuttle nearby that we can use. Yeah. All right, so this was the original salvage event. And in the event, you went around blowing things up, then scrapping it. So I don't know if they're here or not, because I think we just kind of abandoned them out in the middle of nowhere. We had 2 sets of rovers that had RTGs and shredders and the extra request platforms on them. So a rover train. And the reason we had 2 sets is Gina and I were a team, and Please Shive and his friend Erdo were a team, and we were just kind of working on different parts of the planet to see who could get the most points first. One of the rewards that you got were beacons. And we discarded those and just left them where we were because we had the extra request platform while we were driving around. So we had those beacons. And yes, I'm keeping the camera turned that way. So we would just drop them on the surface of Glacio. Gina would sometimes change colors. Shy would sometimes change colors. And, yeah. It's just the whole planet. Like, there's little planet. You can tell the different parts of the planet we didn't go to. There's just some little blank spots. But for the most part, the planet is covered in beacons. They're just everywhere. You know what I haven't done is I haven't stopped to see what this looks like on the compass. So I'm going to go somewhere where there's a bunch nearby. I've never used the compass on this save because it didn't exist when we did it. Ow. We even had oxygen tanks, so it's just beacons. Just beacons. Everywhere there's beacons. Everywhere you look, there's beacons. Even on the surface. I love it. That's like filling the compass. Beacons. I love it. It's fantastic. It's limited to 10 at a time. Yes. Yes, it is. That's why I was wondering which ones it was going to show us. It's always the 10 closest. Or the 10, I think 10 total items. I don't know why. I just got research on that. Anyway. That makes me very happy. Because always research true. I'll never use that save for anything other than going into orbit above Glacio and looking at it and laughing at it and then leaving again. So there's nothing there. I mean, I'm sure there's probably a base somewhere for me to have built all that out. But it's a copy of what I would have been using. Wow, this is taking a while to load. There we go. how big is this save? 26 meg. Okay. Not too bad. Alright, let's go find some tungsten, friends. We're gonna go away from where we are getting it for automation. Because that would be dumb to drill all that up, and then we'd have to reset everything up again. Horn! Horn. All horns must be honked. It's law. Space law. And part 2 of that law is if you have storage, you have to bring it back. You have to bring it with you. It's law. And I don't want to break the law. I want to go to space jail. Or is it, or you just pay a fine? I don't know. Maybe you just pay a fine. 10 Astroneer or something. I mean, I'm the one that declared it space law, but I think that makes it so. I'm the guy who did Astroneer Academy, so that makes me an authority of somewhat. Yeah. Oh, I'm falling in the hole. Already falling in holes, apparently. I was kind of hoping to see some more wolframite right there, but don't. Hey, friend. How you doing? Oof. Big oof. Let's drive up here and see if there's some up here. Actually, I already know there's not because I've been drilling. No, this was drilling to go get the solar panel, wasn't it? I don't think this was drilling to get resources. Yeah. Yes, there might be some over here. Nope, never mind. This was drilling for resources. There's where I dug it all out. So there won't be any right here. So we will continue on our journey. Just gonna follow these tunnels for now, because it's easy. A random pillar to reach the top of the Hubble. And there was some there. Is there a horn right there? No, there's not a horn on that backpack. Alright, so there's none right here. So we'll head to a different mountain range. Oh, never mind, there's some right there. That's handy. How to save the drone going. Not a whole lot, though. Kinda that. Oh, is that a research? It is. I almost drilled it up. I'll have you. Somewhere. There. Cool. Alright, let's get these going in the canister. There we go. And then hopefully there's more wolframite below the surface. Oof, there is not. Wow. That was not a very good deposit. Let's hope there's a bunch in this wall then. I don't like going drilling up. I prefer drilling down to mine resources. Paving up can get tricky. Get the angles right to maximize what you're grabbing. Who was it, though, that said I'm a surgeon with the drill and paver? Oh, Yankee Ace. It's like, I don't know how you do that. Like, I use a controller. Makes it easy. Makes it way easier. I don't know how people do driving games. Anything where you have to drive. I don't know how you do it on mouse and keyboard. I've tried. I don't like it. I don't know why I thought that. I just thought that. I'm like, oh my goodness. That was right. It's a little over half full. Looks like we've almost completed all of this. Yeah, that's all of it. Alright, we'll find another location. Ooh, we're up high. Nice. Which is good, because by being up high, I can see that there was more behind us that I didn't see from down on the ground. So, let's go get that. Ooh, it's up there, too. Okay, right about there? Did we get most of it? Yeah. Grab that little bit. Made me think I'm a cat. I call her my little bit. That's her nickname. A little bit Lexi Gurgle. Gurgle being a play on Lexi Girl, but also because she gurgles when she purrs. It's the like if they're had a cat that I don't know. It's like she's trying to meow slightly while she's purring, and it just sounds like a little gurgle sound. It's adorable. It's just this extra little high-pitched sound that accompanies the normal cat purr sound. Never had a cat before her that did that. My sister has a cat that does it too. What in the world am I looking at up in the sky over there? Is that a phantom rail? You guys see that? I don't know how well you can see it on the stream, but like right there. I could have sworn I just saw some more to the left. But then it like... I don't know if it's rails on another planet or if it's the rails on this planet. By the looks of it, that's the rails on Silva, just given where they're running. I know I saw some like over there, but then it like went out of render. We're gonna go look see. Oop. Well, I guess I was seeing things. Okay. Well, fair enough. We've kind of already been this direction, so we're just going to turn around. Go around this mountain range and find some more. We're almost full. I wouldn't mind picking up some resin while I'm here. I probably should have got that resin that we saw a minute ago. There's some. Horn! I don't have any more storage. Big sad. We'll honk it. Ow. You have been honked, my friend. I can take this resin back with us to fill up the resin canister. Or partially fill it. I'm not going to worry about getting a lot here. Though I'm getting a lot, even though I'm not worried about it. It's quite a bit. There's a lot here. Okay, that's good. Normally I would grab the battery, but I don't really have anywhere to put it on Glacio. All the power is over halfway across the planet. So there's really no point in having it. We've been this way. Do you get less... yes. Yes. No, I'm talking about taking the battery back with me to Glacio. I know I'm Calador. Believe it or not, I do know it. So yes, your drill on your rover and on your train tool get less resources than an auto extractor. An auto extractor, I don't remember the exact number, but I believe it's like either 14 or 16 times more nuggets from this. Some like if you could like redig the same deposit over and over again, you would get 14 times more if you used an auto extractor. $15 times. All right, 15 times. Nope, we're full. Cool, we can go back. I'm even pointed the right direction. That never happens. Just gonna tunnel my way through. I don't feel like driving around more than I have to. Like here I can drive around because it's pretty open. I say that. There's already a road made here. Nice. So let's follow the road we have. This should take us back. That's cheating. You can't bury most of yourself like that. How are we supposed to see you? Ooh, I see a horde. Must go honk horn. I think it's the same one we just honked. However, it is the same one we just honked. Oh yeah, I totally believe the wiki. Mine. Ow. I did a stoppy there. Hey, Weasley. What's up, buddy? You know what? I have not had a good Weasley hug in a long, long time. I need a Weasley hug. Give me a hug. Cute. They're just hugs. Weasley just doesn't know its own strength. And it gets excited to give a hug, and it gets a little gassy because of its nerves, and, you know, can't blame Weasley. Well, hello there. Look at that. That's not something I dug out. That's just there. Just a bit of floating terrain. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize we got this. Yeah, it did. It definitely looks like those. There's another bit of floating terrain. Not as big, but yeah. Those balancing rocks in the desert are mind-boggling. It's like, how? We did a wheelie. Oh, the base is there. Okay, we'll go around. Oh yeah, here's all the discarded rail stations. You useless piece of crap that don't work properly. Did I say that out loud? Yeah, I said it out loud. And I meant it. I want to go this way and get the rover back where it goes. So we're going to go the long way around here, just out, so we don't have the auto arms trying to give us stuff. Though I think all the storage is full, so I don't think it would. I don't see aluminum and copper. And also... Where's the tungsten train? Not the tungsten carbide train. Where? Why are things breaking again? Oh, there's laterite, so that's working at least. Frame rate, once I get back over here, just tanks. So let's see what's up with this tungsten carbide train. It's there. Did it not finish emptying? Why not? Oh, it's turned off. Oh, because that's full. Okay. Alright. That's fine. That is an acceptable reason for you to be here. However, that means that this base will now start producing explosive powder and just tungsten. Which, yep, we can see that it is no longer sitting the tungsten over here. That auto arm turned itself off. That's all triggered by that storage sensor that's on the tungsten carbide. It comes over to here, turned off that auto arm, turned on that auto arm, turned off that auto arm. Should have turned this one on, but it didn't. So we'll do that. And now we'll start getting explosive powder too. Cool. Cool. So that's two complete resources on Galador. Tungsten carbide and aluminum alloy. And graphene's still just chugging away. It looks like the auto arms have... Nope, he has forgotten. He has forgotten that he knows how to get graphite. Oh, hey, turning it off and on work this time. I probably should set up that little switch then. Will I ever retire a rover? Why would I retire a rover? I love rovers. Okay, there's no train to get the explosive powder. Did I really not make an explosive powder train? Also, we did a distraction rail and never picked it up. Yeah, I never made an explosive powder train. Okay. Do I have any cars left? I don't. Alright, well, we need to make an explosive powder train. God, I love this solar array. Makes me so happy. Two big rect arrays, and then all these guys are putting out like 500 units of power. It's all running off of just solar, and then at night, the batteries. Which there's 100 batteries there? Or, yeah, close to 100 batteries there, like 96. Alright, so we need to go make an explosive powder train. And then we can resume other things that we were doing, but we also need to grab this stuff and load it onto the shuttle. I almost got the shuttle and took off. That would have been a bad. A big bad. Glorious. Yes. It's just regular glorious, not vainglorious. I laugh at the number of people who don't know what the word vainglorious means. Though I don't think you can see the definition, but it's over there in that poster. The definition of Vainglorious. Glacio. God, it's only 8. Just missed it. There you go. Okay, so we need one of these, and we need that. And this one goes super quick. Put that right there. That is not what I expected to get. I thought that was a regular canister. That is a gas canister. Do I have any regular canisters? Gas. Oh, well, that's not a problem. We can make this work still. Grab an empty silo. And run right back over here. And then we'll just empty that. And it'll empty out of the silo, that silo, and the smelters. And then we can just grab a piece of tungsten. Once this is empty, put it in there. And it'll then pick up all tungsten. Empty. Switch that back to input. Put that in there and throw that up there. Cool. Turn on the safety. Turn off the safety. Whichever way you want to look at it, and get rid of those extra rails that we don't need. Oh, I should probably let that finish shredding before I turn it off. So the horns are going to live up on top of these because I'm fine with those being triggered. Every time the lights go off and on, and the base will honk at us, and it'll be great. Already got one over there. Put one right. The microphone's in the way. There we go, right there. We will grab this research friend. Drop it off. Any of these done? No. So you can just chill right there, and then we will store this resin by just plopping that on there, and oh, graphite too. Cool. And then we need to make a train car. I forget the recipe. Resin and aluminum. Resin, aluminum, resin, and aluminum. 2 resin, 1 aluminum, and aluminum. That's compound. Good job, me. Also, turn that around backwards. Also, good job, me. This can go over here, even though it will smelt too much. We'll just use it for some lights. Oh my gosh, it's nearly done already. 3 smelters. The only thing that could be better would be 4 smelters, but there's not a platform that would accommodate that and let you still have storage. You use auto arms though. Still wouldn't be as quick, so you have to wait on the auto arms. What is it doing? Aluminum. And a train cart. Rail cart, whatever. I put that back, and then I need a resin as well. Let's go over here. Let's make 2 of those. And then we'll need to make a storage sensor. ceramic away. Oh. Oof, I didn't leave a spot for the ceramic. Wait, yeah, it goes right there. Never mind. So we need that, and then we need a piece of zinc to make a storage sensor. I have a plan for Saturday's community stream. Maybe I might have a plan worked out. I need to get quartz and zinc. I need to get somebody with Wreckfest to help me test to make sure I've got it set up properly and that it works. I may do that tomorrow. Just ping the Discord and be like, hey, can somebody help me test? Okay, well that... Did I really manage to put that up there perfectly on top? No. There you go. I did manage to put it up perfectly on top, but I couldn't pick it up for some reason. But yeah, we're gonna... I want to play some Wreckfest. We're gonna do a couple different types of Wreckfest races. We'll do some Demolition Derby, no rules type stuff, where it's just anything goes. But then we'll also do some proper tracks, where we follow our normal rules of racing. And then the weekend after that, we'll probably jump back into Raft. So if I can't get Wreckfest working, then this weekend will be Raft. I had a lot of fun with the Raft community stream. Where be the base? It was kind of cool because everybody was kind of doing their own thing, and yet we were all working together too. Like it was just kind of cool how it just kind of played out. I need to turn off this auto arm. Also, he is facing the wrong way. So, yeah, Raft. I had fun playing Raft solo. I had way more fun with multiplayer. And then the storage sensor goes on the train car and triggers itself. Just like that. Now we can turn that guy on. And there we go. Explosive powder. Ready to go. That should be waiting for storage to fill. Yep, cool. I liked the chill vibe of it. Single player. I liked Raft single player, but it was definitely more fun. Like, just with having everybody there. And we played in peaceful, so we didn't have to worry about sharks and stuff. Granted, the explosive powder does take a little while, because it's got a... It's always kind of backlogged on the carbon. It always has to wait for one. I could solve that by doing probably 2 auto arms, but it's fine. There's a couple of games that are coming out. I don't know when, but they're coming out that I'd really like to pick up. There's also a ton on my Steam wish list that I would love to stream. But there's one that's called Space for Sale that I'm really looking forward to. You're this little astronaut. Imagine that has bought an entire galaxy for really cheap. And you're basically like a house flipper, but on a galactic scale. And you travel around the galaxy, collecting resources, surviving the elements, including hostile plants and animals. Some of the animals can be tamed. And you do research to unlock new things, and you then go around with all of that and look for the best places to improve your planet for houses that are then bought by really wealthy aliens. I believe it's called Space for Sale. Let me double check. I've got it on my Steam wish list, but that doesn't have a release date yet. Let's bring up the display wish list. I've got it pretty near the top, I think. Yeah, Space for Sale. Here, we'll watch the trailer. I know Astroneer music's in the background. I love that he comes out of it upside down. Look, it's Bubbles. I love that scene. Look at him go. So it's kind of like Satisfactory meets Astroneer meets House Flipper. And it's multiplayer. I'm looking forward to this. Ooh, I didn't notice the big rover. I wanted even more. I'm really looking forward to this game. They don't have a release date for it yet. They just announced it this week, or last week. But Space for Sale follows the digital journey of an intergalactic property developer on a mission to build hospitable dwellings, cozy lodgings, and luxurious estates. Your list of alien clientele is ever expanding, so are their needs. So, procedurally generated, gather resources, build estates, and sell them for a hefty profit. Interact with the flora and fauna, and it's 2-player multiplayer. With apparently drop in, drop out. Well, they don't have a release date yet for it yet. But it seems like it could be pretty cool. Who's it? J-Bo's. J-Bo's one. I mentioned it in the Vainglorious Discord. It's THQ. So, you know, they've been around for a while. It's THQ and THQ Nordic, and the actual dev studio is Mirage Game Studios, who did Little Big Workshop, which I'm not familiar with. Oh yeah, no, I know Little Big Workshop. I've seen people play this. I've never played it myself, but I've seen Little Big Workshop before. It's a game I wanted to get and then kind of never did, and then kind of forgot about. But it's a factory building game. So yeah, THQ coming soon is all it says. I think they said this year though, in the announcement of it. All right, so let's go get our smelted tungsten and resume making lights. Oh, not on that. I don't have to read the thing anymore. Just gotta wait for tungsten to drop down. Oh, those won't be on because of the safety switch. Yeah, Frostpunk has been coming soon forever. So, I think there's some extenders laying over here. Thought I saw a pile of extenders just laying around. Where was that? I guess we're making some extenders. Excuse me. If only I would have brought that battery back with me. We could have powered it with that. I don't have any use for a battery. A lot of games stay in early access for a long time, yeah. So I'm gonna disconnect that. Make some extenders. And then just run those right behind here. Is that gonna reach, or do I need one more? That reaches, cool. Should you celebrate? I don't know. Needing to buy PAP, not good. Needing to buy PAP and having to buy PAP, good. So. I always wait for it to finish trading so I can turn off the safety. Ouch. Oof. That's something I don't have to worry about. Not without a miracle. Bonk bonk. Oh, that's right, we switched. Zero chance of my adult recreational activities resulting in a child. And that makes me happy. Yeah, that's getting things lit up nicely without it being too bright. I was worried that with this, the snow, it was going to be way too bright and the lights to be overpowering. But it's working all right. I think it helps because it's kind of dark-ish with it being twilight constantly. I think that helps. Also, it's doing weird things with the lighting. Do I have it turned down a setting? Is it there? No. Is it there? Yeah. I do. I'll pull these back up and see. I know on Calidor and Silva I can't have it on high and all this stuff up. But I think here on Glacio will be fine. Ooh, hello. I love how when you change effects, it always triggers those, and the next time you load in. Yeah, frame rate's fine here, and we can have everything in ultra high pretty mode. I think that's what it's called, right? Ultra high pretty mode? Sure, why not? Is that one completely full? It is. It's still really dark back here, even with these lights. I didn't realize how dark blue this was. Oh, did I forget to put a light over there? I did. Ultra Instinct, yes, that's what it is. Ultra Instinct. I'm still debating whether I activate this gateway or not. I kind of like it not activated. Because then it has the energy signal thing, whatever that cloud coming out of it is. Get up there. Nope. Nope. Yep. Freaking camera cooperate. Jeez. It was just like drifting there. I better not have stick drift on yet another controller. I haven't even had this in 2 years. I go through controllers about every 2 years, though. Because Microsoft can't seem to make a controller that doesn't stick drift. Is that all the lights? Are we done? I think we're done. Oh, that one kind of clips through a bit. Let's bump it up. Yeah, I leave my camera alone and get rid of the freaking tooltips. I hate that. I have come to hate the tooltips in the game. I'd rather the camera clip through terrain and do weird things than have it auto-adjust like it does. Yeah, that's all the lights. Cool. Now we can get a bunch, I didn't mean a bunch, of sensors and button repeaters, actually, to get this started. But we need to recall the train first that I sent away earlier. So, button repeaters are just sync, yeah? Just sync, yeah. Cool. So let's get the train back. It's halfway across the planet right now. Like, quite literally. It's almost down to the South Pole. So, zinc, 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 zinc. One of these is zinc. There you are. Can I make a button repeater on my backpack? I can't remember. Or are they only small printer? That answers that question. I cannot. So unfortunate. I know we're going to need a few of these, so I'm going to go ahead and load up on them here. Train's back. Alright, so we are going to make the lights turn off and on when the train leaves. It'll go off. When it comes back, it'll turn on. So let's just kind of hide this beneath the rails for now. Oops, whoop, whoop, whoop. Good job. And we'll come back here. Just kind of keep it as neat and tidy as I can. And there, and I want one to target this. Why can't I zoom out in this camera view? There we go. I had to use the mouse to do it. I couldn't use the controller. All right, let's actually use the mouse so we can get some precise placement here. Where do we want to go? We can kind of go both directions at once here. So let's put this one here. And then go ahead and... Okay, that didn't go where I wanted it to. Never mind. Hold that thought because that's not on the ground. Now it is. Now we can branch it and run it to right. Whoops. Hello? Why is that? I'm hitting F. Okay, it's happy now. And then I want to branch from here and just target this whole storage. Like that. How many segments do I have left? 6. Okay, cool. So, we do that same thing going both directions. So let's get one to go over to there. And get rid of that one. And then one coming to here and target that. And that leaves me 3 segments. Okay, wait, hold on. I'm out of segments. No, I still have one available. Okay. So we need a button repeater right here. And this duder will target the button repeater. And then the button repeater will carry on our task. I think that targeted it. I'm going to go down here and make sure. Yeah, it's where it needs to be. This one down there and target that. And just work our way around here. How many do we have left? 6. Cool. And branch that, please, and thank you. Target that. And that one over to here. It's like right at the limit. And then we need you to come around this corner, but have enough segments remaining. Okay, so what we're gonna do is get rid of that. Do a button repeater here. Because hello? I'm targeted. No. I'll pick it up, branch it. There you go. Okay, cool. And then we use the final segment for another button repeater. I need another button repeater too. Okay, so I did have one more segment left, but whatever. And then this guy will come back to. So you go here, target that, and go down there as far as you can with the thing, and then target him. Thank you very much. And then I need one more button repeater, and we'll be good to go. I need to remove the marbles before we do this, though. Need to put them safely elsewhere so that they don't go teleporting away. Cool. And then probably actually gonna need 2 more button repeaters to get this done, I think. And if we don't need it, we can cut it. Alright, where were we? We were over here. Cool. So you go way down there. Target that dude. And then, oh, I can't. This is gonna be tricky. This is the way the camera behaves when you're walking with controller carrying one of these. Oh, maybe not. Normally it's really tricky. So this guy right... No, don't go on my backpack. I don't want to target me. And then we're just going to target this whole platform, maybe. Because the lights are attached, the storage is attached to the platform. And find the mouse cursor. There it is. Branch there. Okay, camera, stop it. Go there. How many branches do we have left? I've lost the mouse cursor again. There it is. Plenty. Perfect. So you go there and target that guy. And I think the other one's already targeted, yeah? Actually, we have an extra branch. This is like 2. This was targeted twice, isn't it? Yeah, okay. Let's not target that twice, because it'll turn them off and turn them right back on again, I think. There we go. That's all the lights targeted. So, in theory, I'm trying to find a good viewpoint. When I send this train car away, the lights should turn off. But they didn't. Why not? Oh, they did. Some did, some didn't. Why? Our button repeaters are broken too. Because anything on a button repeater didn't go. I do have that targeted, right? It's not targeting it. Why not? Why is it not targeting the button repeater? It didn't even highlight when I hovered it over there. Train should be back soon. Yeah, it's not sending the signal. Alright, I have an idea. If it's gonna be contrary, then what we can do is move the button repeater up, maybe. Hopefully this will reach. Did that break all those segments? Of course it did. That's annoying. Yeah, the horns going are pretty great, aren't they? I once had it set so all 6 of the different horns would honk when the lights turned off and on. It was quite the racket, but I loved it. I wonder why this reset. We used button repeaters like crazy on Calidor, and they were fine. Target that. Bring this over here. Right about there. Target that guy. There shouldn't be a limit. And then it's not letting me move that target pin. What? So bizarre. Target that, and then where is this coming from? Button repeater? Yeah, I don't need this anymore, but if I remove that, it's going to remove everything. But we have to, because the way I'm wanting to trigger it now is off of this. It didn't say target. It did it not? Is that what's wrong? Well, hello. Did I use the wrong type of pin? It is not letting me move that one. What is going on? Like, I just physically, I have to place it up there, and then... it won't let me target that, period. So attach. Yeah, it definitely changes. It says target pin, but for some reason it's not letting me put it down. Like I can't move it. What's happening? What is happening right now? Oh, okay, now it's happy. Don't ask me how I did that. I don't know. God damn it. Quick def. Too quick. This keyboard is super sensitive. So just gotta rerun these. No, don't go up there. So I wonder if I did that anywhere else. Did I put segment pins on anything else? They look like target pins. Granted, they look... I guess the green dot is what gives it away. Okay. So maybe that's what I did wrong. Maybe I accidentally put a segment pin on one of them. Alright. So let's just double check what we have here. Target pin, target pin. We need to retarget this guy as well. Mouse, where are you? There you are. That should reach right there just fine. Cool. So target pin, target pin, target pin. Just make sure they all have green dots. Maybe I screwed up and put a segment pin somewhere. I don't know. Green dot. Oh, this one. Okay. Are you gonna play nice now? Like, are you gonna let me do this? Oh, if you'll go over this way. You just wouldn't go the way I wanted to earlier. All right, let's try this again. Hopefully now all the lights will turn off, and we'll hear the horns honk again. Hey, they all turned off. Cool. And all the horns honked. And we are gonna increase the horn honkage. We have some extra space here on our friend the research chambers. So we're gonna go for maximum horn. There we go. And then I have more speaker horns. Oh, now I want to make the other 3 horns. Just so we have them all. Yes, yes, we're doing it. We're doing it. We're making the other 3 horns. So they unlocked when I researched them. That one is... I don't even know where the horn is down here. That one is... And that one is. Let's do it. Oh, this makes me happy. The stupid, silly things make me very happy. Also, there's a massive moth in my room. Holy crap. Alright, let's get the train back so we can see what I'm doing. It's dark. Gloriously horny. Yes. I can get behind that. So I did not need these 2 buttons. Let's go shred them real quick before we do anything else. See you later, button. You just weren't needed. I'm sorry. Is the train not back yet? I think it had been gone that long. I guess it had been. Oh, we missed the light. Oh well. So, plastic for the first horn, I believe. Are you plastic? You are plastic. Yeah, that kind of startled me a little bit, not gonna lie. You do make these on your backpack, yeah? Or is it not plastic then? What do you want? Oh, it's resin. It was a horn jump scare. And then we'll just look them up. Horn, the next is plastic and rubber. I need one of them had plastic. Oh. Ooh. And no, it'd be printed on this printer. My bad. Yeah, he really does. I will never ever have that type of thing in my stream. And plastic, rubber, and steel. I have enough anxiety in real life without adding to it. I don't talk about it much, but I actually do suffer from panic attacks. Fairly frequently. And it's exacerbated by constantly looking for work and not finding it. We can put that one here. That should be close enough to here. Get up there. There you go. I don't get the point of torture people either. I don't like torturing streamers. I used to never suffer from any type of panic attacks or anything like that, but after I lost my job and had to go live with the parental units again, it's a stressful situation to be here to begin with. It just is. And I don't know, I start looking for work, and every day I spend about 8 hours applying and updating my resume and doing the different employment sites, evaluations that some employers require. Just, I spend about 8 hours every day on job search stuff. And I don't know, some days it just triggers a panic attack. Pretty bad too. I have to I feel like I'm gonna pass out. All right. Let the horn cacophony commence. Anything? Dude, I've applied at McDonald's at this point. They always tell me I'm overqualified. And they can't afford me. They see master's degree and freak out. Perfect. Now, I want to see what it sounds like from the train. Ah, good. You can still hear them. They fade as you're driving away, but that's pretty freaking awesome. I just kind of want to go check out the old base. Well, it's never really a base. It's a factory. But my background is kind of varied. I have retail management. I have call center management. And IT. So I mean, it's a lot of different fields I can go into with that, but I had applied for a job as Astroneer. Even got an interview. Still consider a move to the East Coast for work. I mean, the thing is, You know, yeah, I do look and I do apply for jobs both in the Pacific Northwest and New England. But only to ones that explicitly say they include relocation, because I don't have the money to relocate. As it is, I thought I was going to be able to buy a new car here in a couple weeks, because my investment from where I sold my last one to pay everything off, the money I had left over, I put in an investment account so I could make a little bit more money off of it. And that matures like next week, but there's just not the money in the budget for a car payment now. I don't know how I did it when I was making a car payment. It was stressful, I know that much. Every month it was like, I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to pay all my bills or not. So now we get to hear the horns on arrival. The train is kind of a relaxing ride. You just sit back and enjoy. The IT jobs, I always get passed over for because I don't have any current certifications, and those certifications are expensive to get. So that's the problem with the IT jobs. And then everywhere else always tells me I'm just overqualified. Like, freaking Walmart cashier, they interviewed me, and in the interview, she's like, you know, you're really overqualified for this job. I'm like, yeah, but I just need a job. I need money. I'm not proud. I'll work anywhere. And they're just like, yeah, but we can't afford you. You know, when we put your work history and your employment and your education history in the computer, it spits out how much we have to pay you, and we can't afford that. You're too expensive. I'm like, great. That's awesome. So cool. The lights are automated. The horns are automated. I want to jump into a different save real quick. I kind of want to take inventory of everything I need to set up my limited time event. Yeah, I know. Just pay me for the position I'm applying for. Just pay me minimum wage. Pay me something. I'd really like a work from home position because, you know, people. What is it that it thinks is new? I don't see it there. Thinking. That's kind of ironic. So we're going to jump into a different save for just a few minutes. I want to go take a look at my setup to see what it is I need. I'm not going to have, obviously, the stuff for Boo event, but I can get that once that comes around. Is it this one? And that's my newest collection save, so it's this one. 50 megabytes. This is a, what, 3-4-year-old save? When did 1.0 come out? 2018, 2019, 2020, 2019. I don't know. I forget. Whatever year it came out, I started this save in April of that year. April or May. Which is why there's not any automation. Well, there's some automation in it now, but not much. I've kind of retrofitted automation into a couple places. Oh, we're on Silva. So yeah, I'll need to get cauldranges for when Boo event comes around so that I can do that event in the new save. This is the collection save, by the way. I was talking about. Just have a little bit of everything. So we've got like a Boo scene set up over here, which I dig. You can see the plants in the back that are required to make the different gases, and then all the different seeds, all the different seed types for the squash, and then I've got all the different gases. And then we have the cheer event stuff from the 2 or 3 different years, all painted with some snow. I need to bring the snow farther out, I think. Since a lot of that is found on Glacio, we went with the snow theme. Even brought back some of these dudes to make it look like This is where they just kind of gathered. And then we've got 24 of every, well, 25 if you count that one. But my favorite piece in this whole thing. Oh, I also used to have 24 of every resource, but I've used them all. My favorite piece is the colored fireworks. Red, orange, yellow, green, teal, blue, and purple. Well, violet. And those make me very happy. They need to bring up. The only thing I don't have in this save yet are the chess pieces. So, oof. And then up here with the triptychs, the triptych is with the firework, the color that was found on that planet. Because each firework color was found on the different planets. You had to go just find them and pick them up. And that was the summer that the game first came out. And then you have the horns you could make, and the horns you can find. And then the Xenobiology Lab, which I haven't even really done anything with. The soccer field, because I do have one of the special recreational spheres in the beach ball theme, but I don't have any more graphite to package it back up, so I can't. Oh, I do have a packager, though. So I can show you that, if you've never seen that. Yeah, I need to do the snow missions. Oh, I have 2 beach balls. I thought I only had 1. So you see the recreational sphere that's just blue and white. Well, there was a bead sprawl variant as well. That's blue, white, yellow, and red. And these were just laying on Galador the same summer as the fireworks. You just package them up, bring them back. They were a limited time event reward for a while, but I don't think they are anymore. Hey, Zach, what's up, buddy? What's really funny is, even when they're packaged, they set that off. So I got a little soccer field, so we play a little soccer, and then the actual base is down here. This is not what I wanted to come see, though. I want to go to Galador. The power is all way up over there in the corner, and then it's connected to production down here. It's overkill. It's just way too much. RTGs, batteries, there's solar, there's wind up there. And then it all runs underground via medium platform A's that I just then buried. And you can see I did the last LTE right here, but I haven't cleaned up from it yet. So there's all the rewards that I got from the LTE. Just kind of haphazardly thrown together, and that because it was I sent the carbon alloy and just kept shipping it off until I was done, and it took a while. That's why it's such a mess down here, because I was making more nanocarbon alloy because I didn't have enough. Finished watching Lucifer today. Now you don't know what show to watch next. I've heard that the Sandman show's good. I've got it on what, Netflix? Is it Netflix? I've got it in my list, but I haven't watched it. Tons of marbles too. I have so many marbles in the save. I've been rewatching Westworld because there was a lot of stuff in season 4 that I'm like, I know that's a callback to something, but I don't remember what. So after I finished season 4, I just went straight back to season 1, episode 1. Westworld's always good if you have HBO Max. What else was it that I just recently watched? Oh, it was on HBO as well. I watched HBO's John Adams miniseries, and oh my god, it was good. It was so good. I love history, though, so... Somewhere on the... Oh, I didn't even see it. Oh, yeah, it went right past me. I didn't even see the thing. So now we wait. Oh, I see why the beacon was in front of it. Inconvenient. Yeah, I'm waiting for the rest of Better Call Saul to come to Netflix. so that I can watch that. I love Better Call Saul. So this is where I do anything scrap related when it's a limited time event. It's not functioning right now because there's no soil. But I have soil. Go into centrifuges. So I need a silo, a dozen of those, a big one of these. And that's what I'm kind of here to make sure of what I need. Then 2 soil centrifuges, both making resin, which goes out to here, which the auto arms picks up, sends to printer, makes small canisters, which are picked up by these auto arms, which are fed into these shredders, which makes the scrap that goes into there, and then the scrap gets attached to the extra request platform, which apparently I have a care package waiting for me. I don't know how that's possible, but okay. But you can see I've done a lot of events here because there's all that. There's all this dynamite back here, some exo chips. No, I didn't have a care package. I thought it said I had a care package. Oh, I'm 480 away from a care package. Okay. Yeah, I'm not going to bother with it. So I want to replicate this. So I need 6 auto arms, 4 of these platforms, 2 of these big platforms, 2 of these shredders, 2 soil centrifuges, a silo, and a dozen canisters of soil. Also, can we just appreciate how incredible these automation tethers are, even if they are all laying on the ground? This is how you can tell this is an old save. I've got all these terrain artifacts. When they did repair some fix for terrain, it caused old saves to have artifacts appear. Just remnants of what you had previously drilled out. So I've got these all over this save. I love these tethers. They're so good. They're just so good. I like that each one gives off that soft teal light. This looks nice. Alright, so I can switch back to the other save and get started on making some of that. I'm going to go a little bit past 9 tonight since I started so late tonight. I'll probably go for about another 20 minutes. This was just originally a tiny little base on Galador. And it's just kind of, when the automation event came out, I expanded it. It's pretty much solar and battery powered. It is just solar and battery powered, actually. Yeah, just solar and batteries. I don't think there's any, because these QTs aren't hooked up to anything. So there's a couple batteries over here. Like this was my original power back then. Like that was it. I struggle bust so hard on this planet. I didn't even have any of this built. It was just a shelter, a small printer, a medium printer, and this power. That's it. That's all I had here. And then we expanded it out to do the event a couple years ago. Whenever the first scrap event was, I decided to do it here. I don't know why. I don't remember what was special about Galador in that scrap event. There's something. Trying to think what else shows I've watched recently. There's a lot. My go-to is always whenever I don't have anything else to watch, I go back and rewatch Sopranos. Because Sopranos is the best thing that was ever on television. There's ads running right now, so I think. Yeah, there's ads running right now. Watch Lock and Key. No, I've had a couple people tell me about it. Manifest? What's Manifest about? Okay, so I need... Oh. Resonant 9. Oh, excuse me. So need 2 of these. And then while that's printing. I'm gonna get steel, which was this one. And get that silo made. We don't need to do that. We can just do this. Oh. And then we need... Well, that would take resin, so I can't do that just yet. But I can do the auto arms. What did I say? 6 auto arms? Yeah, 6 auto arms. Graphite. And then we'll need 2 small printers as well. Wait, hold that thought. Hold that thought. This will just start making a mess. Now, put them on. There's one. Pack this, make this stuff a little easier to carry. Mouse cursor, there it is. Ooh. Halfway there. That guy's still printing. Oh my god. Big stuff takes so long to print. I want to be able to overclock my printers. Or after 5 drops, we'll put these back on input. Hurry up. There we go. So that's 6 of those. Cool. Alright, automatically started printing the next one so we can clean all of the resin and iron up. Gonna leave this sit here for now. We'll carry this over to here. And we'll have the soil centrifuge down here. So it needs to kind of go this way, but just to make sure I've got it oriented to the same thing as everything else in the base. I'm going to do that. And then pick it up and move it over. Now it is perfectly aligned. Well, rotated. And I'm going to go ahead and put a big gap. I can just use extenders or something to fill this gap. Put you back, and we have research for these dudes. What is this one even worth? I don't think it's worth very much. Oh, close to 6,000. It's not bad. And we are out of research. But we'll have over 600,000 bytes by the time it's done, I'm sure. Well, maybe. We might get... That's got 400 remaining. That one's got 3,500 remaining. 300. Start your rain dance. I'm afraid I don't know a rain dance. So 18,000. Roughly 20,000. About 25,000. So we'll get about 565-ish. I might be able to get this to reach across. I doubt it though. I think it's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be too far. But that is a good place to have some light. Yeah, there's no way that's gonna reach. So we'll need some extenders here. Alright, cool. So this will be where the soil centrifuges are. We're going to need 2 silos. Medium silos. Just because I want to hear the horns honk. I love it. It's so good. So, titanium. Or some medium silos. Oh, I need to clean up some stuff first, though. Because I don't have any room. But this is why this stuff's all really close to the printers, so it's easy to transport back and forth. You go up there. You can go back, so I don't think I need any more iron. Maybe? I don't think so. Soil Centrifuge has aluminum in it, doesn't it? Yeah, I probably should get the aluminum out. So I need 2 medium silos. Not really. I mean, you don't need to use these, but I just like having a big buffer of resin available, so it just keeps producing. And I want the resin to come over here and make my 4 platforms. I think it's this printer. Yeah. So much work for an event that's not even going. Is that where you go? I think so. And then this will be down here on this end once we get everything in place. But I am going to go ahead and unpack it after I get it situated here. There we go. That gets it rotated the right way. And then all we have to do is put it in place from here. And then mouse cursor, there it is. 1 and 2, and then I have no idea what the shredder recipe is. Like, none whatsoever. Obviously, I don't even know. Oh, I don't even have it unlocked. So, an exochip, iron, and tungsten carbide. Which we're going to need to pick up the resin before I can put anything on this platform, because the resin has just kind of taken over. Iron. Oh, I'm looking right at it. There it is. Two exo chips. You have 500 something thousand bytes? Yes. 542,000. I can't see. Building right up against the gateway might not have been my smartest move. How many exo chips does it take? Just 1, so I need 2 exo chips. Turn resin back on so that next 4th one can get going. Turn it right back off. Away. And the other printer, we will make shredders. Whoops. Can I do that? Thank you. Just drop that there for now. I didn't take that away in time. And I took that one away too soon. There we go. And one these. Cool, so all I need now are the printers and canisters. So that's going to be plastic. Glass and 2 compound. Glass. There's glass. Hey, knock that off. And actually, let's use this one. I need, what am I making? What am I making? Soil canisters. Oof. So there. It will drop all of this onto this silo. Again, just to make it all easy to carry over there. And then I need 2 compound. No, I'm not going to have enough room for all these canisters. Just saw that said gas canister when I hovered over it. I was about to be a little bit angry. What we can do to make more room, though, is this. So that's 4, 5. God, I forgot what my clock was for a minute. 6. Seven, 5 more. So exciting. Wait, is it 8? Oh yeah, there's 2 down there. Alright, the really exciting part is when I get to go fill up all these soil canisters. It's not exciting at all. It's basically about 25 minutes of driving around the planet with the drill and paver going. That's 8. 10. Okay, so we got 10. This will be 11 coming out right now. So turn these off. I love that it's just Gateway music nonstop over here. We never get any other music. Just Gateway. And whoopsie. Set up. Starting with platforms. So one goes there. Something like that. Goes there. And that auto arm should be able to reach that. And another one. Right next to it. To be able to reach just fine. Plug in, thank you. That there. And then, so this end has the auto arm. Just go ahead and set it up so I don't get confused what goes where. Because this is going to be picking the resin off of the silos. Right? Yeah. To place it there, and then we'll have the next set of them right here. In line. This is where you want to get them lined up fairly well. This is where a printer goes. Wait, yeah? No. So auto arm goes. Printer goes down here. Because we want the auto arm to grab the resin. And I've got some more of these somewhere. Did I only make 4 of those? Six that I need. This takes up a lot more room than it looks like on Calidor. So it's just out in the open. Why did you not unpackage? Like there. And then auto harm. Spin it back around. Come here. No. No! Oh my god, I can't grab the auto arm to save my life. There we go. Put that there. And then we need to move this down just a little bit. That's where the shredders are going to go. So I do need to make 2 more of these platforms. Chill there for a minute. You go ahead and come down here. Oh, I didn't make the soil centrifuges, which is aluminum and compound. I think you are gonna make small canisters. You are gonna make small canisters. There's other things that get you more scrap, but this is just one of the easiest ones without having to go through a huge multi-step process. Navigate my way through here, grab the resin again. I'm about out of resin again, aren't I? And we'll make 2 more of those. And then, yeah, what is a soil centrifuge? Yeah, compound and aluminum. Which we have the aluminum over here, I think. You're terrible rain dancers. Well, sorry, Ron. It rained here today. Making myself dizzy going back and forth. And compound. Hello, that's not what I was trying to do. Yeah, that's it. We're out of resin. Let's make some more. Ooh, almost. Almost screwed it up. I have 3 soil centrifuges over here, and I'm making 2 more. Very soil centrifuge heavy base. Go there, please. So 2 soil centrifuges, which should be back this direction. Yeah. Grab roper. I'm also going to need a lot of resource canisters and stuff like that, but I can deal with all that later. Something else I was just thinking that I was like, I need this thing too, but now I don't remember what it was. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, extra request platforms. But I'll wait till the event actually comes around to make those. I wonder if, like, I'll have enough power. Because all the power is coming from the base out there at the other end of the rails. There is zero power production being done here, except for that RTG for this rover. That's it. So not connected to the base at all. It's just all coming through the rails. 2C75FF. That's the RGB for Vainglorious Blue. I wonder why I know that. I forget what the darker blue is. I've got it written down. I used to know it off the top of my head, but I hardly ever use it anymore. It's just an accent color. No, I didn't want another one. Crap. Cancel. Thank you. There you go. Do you know you can cancel print jobs and get your resources back? You didn't. You do now. We need to remember to put that in the new Astroneer Academy, which I've actually started doing a little bit of prep work on. We've got a snowstorm. It's quite persistent. Yep, there's going to be Astroneer Academy 2023. Or class of 2023. Or, well, I don't know. I haven't quite decided on the name yet. I know what I'm not naming it. Somebody suggested some very bad names. Not bad like mean, but bad like just bad names. Like, it just weren't very creative at all. So I need to have a little bit of space here because the canisters kind of go everywhere. So the auto arm doesn't need to be right up against the printers. I learned that the hard way. Why do I always put these things down backwards? Wait. Is that where the auto arms go? I just realized I could do this with one less auto arm. That can't be right. This cannot be the right setup. It's not. I didn't need this extra set of platforms. I know what I've done wrong. The printers just go right here. Because this will feed straight to the printers. These guys pick up the canisters. So this needs to be backed off. I thought I counted 4. Wait, but if they pick up the canisters, how do they get to the shredders? God, I'm confused now. That would have to be on this end. It would have to be. So did I just have it... Did I have them really close together? Damn it, now I need to go look at it again. I don't remember. I think that's what I had it is the printer printing onto this platform. But they go everywhere because they print so fast. I think this is right. But then what were the 2 extra auto arms for? Because that'll work. And canisters into the shredder. Power's connected, power's connected, power's connected, power's connected. Yeah, we're going to wrap up by going to take one final look at that, because I've confused myself. I should have wrote it down. I'm this tired, I shouldn't just trust my memory. Get up there. Dude. Get up there. Alright, we'll make save. Back to the main menu. And just go double check that. I'm just gonna take like a screenshot of it or something. Oof. I'm tired. I'm ready for bed. I'm never ready for bed at 9:30. I can see the reflection of some light. I think it's the fan lights on my Dr. Pepper. I see it on my monitor whenever it's a dark screen. And I'm always like, what is that light flickering off my Dr. Pepper? All right. How does this work? Yeah, straight to printer. Oh, I have these dudes even closer. Okay. And they'll print to that, and then that dude feeds it. Okay, so why did I say... it? Yeah, it's not 6 auto arms. I think I counted the printers as auto arms when I just glanced at it. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. We'll sit here and watch the beautiful sunrise. And... man, somebody to raid. I say because I always feel bad if I don't stick around, but I clicked the wrong link. Yeah, I see where we're going. Gonna go say hi to the one and only SDK Phoenix, the admin of the Astroneer wiki, if you weren't aware. Make sure you follow on Twitter so you get announcements of all my live streams, videos, and other stupid stuff that I post on there. And if you're not subscribed on YouTube, please get subscribed. And if ever you miss a stream, you can catch them on my second channel. We can get rid of that really ugly URL once I get to 100 subscribers. So we only got like 33 right now on the second channel. And we'd love to have you come hang out with us on the Vainglorious Discord server. There are your raid emotes, the top set if you're a subscriber or a follower. You're a subscriber, that's the word. The subscriber, the bottom set if you're a follower. And I'll see you guys again Friday at 5 p.m. For a 6-hour stream. It may be a little bit late, so gotta wait for my dad to get home, take care of mom. So it may be like 5:30, maybe 6, maybe 6:30. No, Cardo is not ill. Cardo is just very, very busy. He just moved house and he has a new job, so a lot of stuff keeping him off. He posts on Twitter from time to time talking about it. Anyways, let's go say hi to Phoenix, and I'll see you guys Friday night. Have a great evening, everyone, and enjoy your Thursday.